Welcome to E360 TV, the live streaming and on-demand destination for influential voices and enlightened audiences. We offer trending, grassroots, and purpose-driven content across a diverse range of interests. E360 TV is more than just watching programs. We offer the ability to interact with live shows connecting audiences to real, authentic influencers and storytellers while streaming to millions of devices. Real experiences. Raw conversation. One destination for it all. E360 TV.
Yep, that's right. I left the robe off again. Why? Because I don't need to cover up my fat anymore. I got rid of it. So, if you got it, flaunt it. If you don't, I'm sorry for your luck. Anyway, I'm kidding. It's too hot to put. I need some kind of lingerie or something. I'm just saying. I do have a Versace silk robe. Y'all want me to get it? Put it on? I'm just kidding. It's warm. So I decided to go robeless. And welcome to today's installment. Even though the robe is gone, the robe is not gone, but the robe is not on today. You know what is on? We getting ready to get it. We getting ready to get some today. I'm excited about today's show, y'all. We're going to have some good times. Plus, you'll see. We got something to talk about. Welcome to today's installment of Bathrobe Moments. I'm your host, Orr Michaels Harris. And it is the 25th day of, what month is it? January, February, March, April, May. And it's the Memorial Day weekend coming up. What are your plans? Everything is loosened up a little bit. We're able to get out, take the masks off somewhat. I'm still not used to that. At the gym, you know, if you're on your machine or whatever, you don't have to have it on. I like it. I'm glad things are getting back to normal. How about you? Put your comments on that in the comment section, if you would. Now is a great time when you hear that bell ring. As always, it's your chance. It's our chance to be a part of something greater than ourselves. When you hear the bell of purpose ring, it means that there's something going on that we need to talk about. I want you to think about it, walk all the way around it, not just a quick glance. give it a 360. And also, that's a great opportunity to share the broadcast out. Don't keep it to yourself. Pay it forward. Be of service. And in the manner you bless others, you know how it goes. That's how we are going to be blessed, right? Can I get an amen up in here? At this point, help me welcome to the show my sidekick. This is my best gal. She's my version of Ed McMahon. This is Lucy McGillicuddy Ricardo. Just had her roots done a couple days ago. Looking good, girl. Looking good. Lucy, you need to go put your other weave on. Terisa Griffin's here. And you know, she usually have hair. I mean, hair, y'all. Hair. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And we've got her back. You might remember Terisa from a lot of things. The Voice. Also, she's a background singer, has been in the past for many luminaries like Diana Ross and Patti LaBelle. And she has a wonderful, wonderful project of her own. Matter of fact, she sings a remake of one of my favorite songs. Y'all want to hear a little bit, and then we get her in here. Get yourself some coffee. And I'm going to feel some kind of way when I play this because, like I said, it's one of my favorite tunes. And let me see, you know, I can't wait till I'm at NBC so I don't have to do all this board hopping. I'm serious. I'm just, you think, y'all don't even think, I heard you. Who said that? Talking about, oh, he already turned to a diva. You think I'm a diva. Wait till you know who get in here. Just wait. Look at this, y'all. Get ready. Here we go. I need me some wine. I don't care if it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, now pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. Share this out while you're listening. Okay, who can tell me what they think she's doing behind them feathers? Huh?
Distant loving.
What? What you want, Terisa? Why you calling me? I see you lip syncing in the green room.
So many miles.
Watch this, y'all.
Away.
Hear my part. Hear my part.
How I long for you. Every night.
Dang, who that is?
Sometimes I yearn through the day. Still
Quick call him a name, Terisa. Quick call him a name.
You should think about me.
Okay, you can call it.
Say a prayer for me.
Sing!
Please, please, babe, think about me sometime.
You wrong for that right there. I saw you.
Think about me, yeah, in misery. Oh, mercy, babe, as I reminisce our joyful summers together.
Sing! Get on here, y'all. Get in here, quit playing.
All those daily letters.
We're going to take it up to the chorus one more time.
All of a sudden, baby, everything seems to explode. Oh, now I get on my window, baby, down that lost road.
Say my name.
Oh,
I saw you. Okay, I need to quit. Well, I cancel the show and run upstairs real quick. Here she comes, everybody. Here she comes. Put your hearts on the screen. Put your heart into this show. Here she comes. Terisa, good. Wait, I gotta hear this part first.
Every moment I spend
Where my shoe? I'm gonna throw a shoe. I'm gonna throw a shoe.
Like it was fresh jewel. Lord, have mercy, have mercy, have mercy.
Done made me get my church fan up. Here she comes, y'all. Get ready. I popped you in just in time. I had 1 second. I got all. Oh, I love that song.
Good morning, Lauren. Good morning.
Teresa.
Good morning.
You know, you so two things. You lucky you married. You lucky I don't bark up that tree. I'm just kidding, because that's all. I'm like, am I really gay? I'm just kidding.
Did it get to the right on the back of your neck?
Right. What were you doing behind them big old feathers? I mean, I bet you was on your phone.
I was kissing.
Kissing who?
Actually, what I was doing, if you want me to be honest, I was trying to make sure I didn't fall when I walk out, because those high heels and all of the feathers going and take after take after take. You just want to make sure that you're fresh, and so I was hyping myself up, and I was like, "Don't bust your butt."
I know that's right. Because somebody gonna catch that blooper and try to leak it later.
Not only would they catch it, it was gonna be on film because we were filming, so they would have been able to just see it over and over again. Bam, bam, bam.
I'm really glad you're here and back. A lot has happened since we saw each other last, and I want to catch up on all the things. You got some great things going on. But first, tell everybody where you're at in the world, who you are, what you do, and anything else I may have left out.
Let me see. You didn't leave anything out, but where I am right now at this moment, I am sitting in my favorite spot, which is in my kitchen.
Right.
And as you know, that the kitchen is my favorite spot in the house because a lot of things go on in the kitchen. A lot of love happens in the kitchen.
Yes.
And I'm just here in this moment waiting for a lot of other things to come into fruition, like my Better Love Yourself trunk laptop event, my City Winery event on June 18th and 19th.
We'll be there.
Yes. And invite some people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're going to bring a group.
Bring a group.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. First of all, what?
That's me. That's what's going to happen.
Uncut and uncensored.
Uncut, uncensored.
What does that mean? You're going to be cussing or you're going to be naked?
Oh, let's say neither, but I will be sexy and I will be grown.
Oh, it's a grown folks show.
It's grown. It's grown.
Is it just you?
It is myself and nobody needs anybody else. That's what's so wonderful about it.
Okay.
With my entire band, with my band.
Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. But first of all, hold on.
Why are you saying just me? It ain't but 100 seats.
No, but I'm saying, like you might have somebody warming up for you or some comedian or something. You know who I was asking about. Your girl.
Adele.
Give us. I can't wait to meet her. I got to pray before I meet her, though, so I don't act all starstruck. You know how that turns them off.
You know what? She's so down to earth. You just, it's like talking to your sister. She's just an amazing star. She knows how to
really is. She really is.
Without being arrogant and all of those other things. So I love her.
And so are you. And so are you. So are you. But I want to ask you, when we come to that, the 18th or the 19th, or who knows, maybe even both, will we get to you gonna act like you don't know somebody, or do we get to come up and say, "Oh, Teresa"? Mwah, mwah. Do we get to do that? That's all me and Brian want.
With your mask on, you can do all that with your mask on.
I'm vaccinated.
I don't care what you vexed or named.
Are you vaccinated?
Yes.
Oh. I
yes,
thought you were going to say no. I'm not doing it.
I'm vaccinated.
I love that picture.
Thank you.
That ain't you.
Right here?
Yeah.
Yes, look at all them thighs. Yeah, that's me, boo.
It ain't the thighs. Let me stop.
That's me. Look.
You got the full package.
Look. That's me.
It is. Now, did you take that photo during COVID? How's that? Let's talk about that. But before, wait. No, let's talk about that. We're going to talk about this other serious piece after we come back from the first break. Because you know what today is, right?
What's today? What happened?
Well, let me just put it up on the screen. Today, May 25th, today is the 1-year anniversary of the murder of George Floyd.
Well, you're
It's
gonna make me
1
cry.
year ago today. Yeah, 1 year ago today. So much has
Mm.
happened in the world, not just because of that, but because of COVID and the insurgents in Washington, all
Yes.
that happened, and just
Yeah.
all the things we've had in our own backyards.
Yeah, a
Been
lot
been a
has
tough year. Yeah, talk about your year. How's it been for you? I know as an artist, and you're finally getting back in front of live people. How'd you deal with that?
This has been tough. This year has been tough. This past year was tough, but at the same time, it was a really it's really how you look at it. We really need to, about visualization.
Mhm.
I look at it as a time that a lot of things for me came into fruition. One, people that I didn't want to deal with anymore. That was one. I didn't want to waste any more time. That's what I learned.
Easy to cut them off.
Could. Uh,
Scene.
Quality relationships became, so important. People showed themselves.
Didn't they though?
Because
including family members.
Oh yeah, especially those. Especially family members. When you put people in when people get in desperate situations, they show themselves in a whole different way. They show their butt. So that was one of the things. But then I created Tea Time in a whole nother way, because Tea Time used to be me chilling with my fans. And, if we're on a highway, I come on and we have a little tea time, but it was TIME back then. And now it's THYME, the herb.
Turned it into some herb.
I've turned it into an herb of cooking and nourishing my audience. And that's what we did during COVID. That's how I stayed close to my audience. And now, as a result of it, I have this really cool cooking show and this app that, Lord Jesus, I hope Apple hurry up and leave us alone and just take it. They want change this, change that, change. Now you got to put coins in instead of people being able to put their credit card information in. Like once you get into the app, like you get 30 recipes when you first buy it, you get 30 recipes. But I also wanted it so that I wouldn't, how some people have to write another book. Well, there's an a la carte area in this app where I can continue to add recipes and people can continue to buy them. So I don't have to, repeat that entire
process. A new thing.
Yes. They can stay in this relationship with me and we keep adding recipes, and it's such a continuation and not throw out situation. And there are PDFs of the recipes in there, but that's for some of us that need to blow them up bigger and be able to see them and stuff like that.
That's that right.
Get through because of age and eyesight and stuff. And then Better Love Yourself now that's my charity. Better Love Yourself. We normally give out Foot Lockers for kids going off to college, but to stay COVID safe, we gave out laptops last year and we're doing it again this year.
Love it.
So I'm so excited about that. It happens on August the 1st. People can still go to our website, betterloveyourself.com, and donate.
Is it .com or .org?
It's .com.
.com. So I'm going to put that in. Please. Better Love Yourself, BETTER, or Southern, BETTA8, better.
No, we're always correct when it comes to our kids. BETTER.
I ain't got nothing against the South. Brian and I are getting ready to go on a road trip. The 1st of July through the 8th, we're going to Charleston, South Carolina. We're going to the Carolinas. We're looking for our retirement place.
Come through for Jesus, boo.
We're starting to look.
You want to be comfortable. You don't want to. That's what retirement is all about. Not about not having a life,
right?
But it is about enjoying your life on another scale.
Exactly.
Baby, give me a kiss right here. Give me a kiss right here.
Is that probably ain't even a real person?
That's my husband.
Oh, because it could have been Michael Jackson or one of them dogs, because you never can tell in that house. So that's John.
But let me tell you, they don't come in the kitchen. I don't do dogs.
What you got, them little fences?
Actually,
those gates.
There's a rug that runs all the way from like my there's an area where I call it my husband's man cave, but it's really our basement where we have our theater and our bar, and there's other things down there. There's a whole nother area with workout.
I wouldn't know because I ain't never been invited to your
Well,
house.
you need to come. You are invited, Lauren, and I have invited you and your husband to come by and have dinner. I'll make
That address you sent me was an old, out of business chicken coop when we went there. I mean, Popeyes that went out of business.
I sent you to Popeyes. No, I would. Now, probably if it was during COVID, I probably sent you to Popeyes. So you can
hey, wait a minute.
Awesome. But
wait a minute. I got a story real quick. Did you know that in Compton, California, I went there. I went to a Popeyes and they have to buzz you in. They buzz you in, and then they behind that thick ass glass or that bulletproof stuff, just like at the bank.
Yes. Well, they probably need to stay safe.
That
a chicken ain't safe.
I was scared to eat the chicken after. I ain't never been buzzed into a Popeye before.
Well, they are aware of where they are.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't, or I wouldn't have been there.
It's so good that somebody might shoot a bullet to get it.
Shoot, they crackheads. That's what they scared of. So, Terisa, one thing we talked about during COVID was how you have your little we both have our little areas, our little zen areas with our little fountains and stuff. Now, a lot of people found it difficult or just a little bit strained being in the same house all those months with especially those of us that are just two of us and our furry children. How would you say that affected your relationship with your husband? Now working around because he's an attorney and you're doing your thing. Oh, he right there.
Oh, he know how I am. Go ahead, Chad.
Tell him I thought he looked great in that video clip we just showed. I didn't realize he was so tall. I knew it. I was just trying to get you to talk about it in front of him.
Okay, so I'm not afraid.
So who was that? How you just gonna be all up in the arms and looking all up? You look like that. Looked like you meant it.
That was.
Were you acting, or did it really? Did it feel good?
Oh, he was fine. He was fine as hell.
What about when he was picked you up and stuff? So I know. I already know because I watched that with two of my nieces, and when he did that move, they were like, "Wow!" I was like, "What's the big deal about getting picked up?" They said, "You don't know until you've been picked up."
You've been picked up. That moment, hallelujah.
Who is that guy? Is he an actor? Have we seen him?
He is an actor. He's also a model, and Andre, who daddy gone, hush now.
See,
maybe he having a moment. He like, hold on, did he just leave?
Is that Michael Jackson?
This is Gabriel. Gabriel is on the carpet. They never come in the kitchen. They have a carpet over.
I've seen that runner.
Yeah, that runner. So they stay on that carpet. They've been trained since birth. Don't come off the carpet, and you definitely don't walk in mommy's kitchen because mommy don't do pet hair in her kitchen. Mommy don't play that. Mommy don't play pet paws. I
need to send Ethel and Lucy to your house for a weekend when they bad. You know how when we was little, everybody got that auntie that they threatened to send you to her house for the summer.
That's me.
It happened. You're her.
My niece and nephews would tell you that coming to my house for the summer was always like this wonderful thing for them because I would plan, this time with them, which was very special to me because I didn't have kids.
Right.
And for me, they were, my opportunity to spoil and love on and not make it a horrible nightmare, but also an opportunity for them to learn. So I would take them to museums and, I even one summer I drove to Louisiana and picked up the kids and then drove to Florida and took them to Disney World.
Disneyland.
Yeah, I took them to
that ain't the right kind of, that ain't the aunt I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm that aunt that don't play though.
No.
Because I will cut you off.
Let me tell you about my Aunt Candy, God rest her soul, but she was the one. And I got sent there twice. That's all it took twice. And you go for the whole summer, 3 months. Ooh. And she lived here in Chicago, 87th Street in Halstead. And she had all that plastic on all her furniture. And them plastic runners, that real heavy, clear plastic runner with them little beads at the bottom. Well, she flipped the runners over so that them beads up. So you ain't going to be ripping and running. You'll tear your feet up. Right. Plus, some of the furniture, the plastic was cracked. So you sitting up there in your shorts all day. If you were bad, you got to sit there and read stuff and just sit there sweating on the thing. Get up to eat, go to bed. It still be daylight.
Well, she didn't want you there.
No, yeah, she did. She was breaking you because she was proud. Everybody she sent home straightened up, got good grades, all of that.
Yeah, because you don't want to go back to her.
Lord. Nope.
But you had to ring the bell. You had to ring the bell. She was such a look, but you know what? Later on in life, you understand.
I appreciated it.
Yeah, because now my nephew will tell you one time, I was telling him, I said, look, you need to work out and you need to learn how to fight back, because I felt like they were bullying him at school and he wasn't talking about it. And it was true, because later on that year, my mom called me with him on the phone and he talked about how he had to fight this kid. So while he was with me, we did a little working out. I made him get on the, excuse me, Lauren. I made him get on the elliptical push-ups and stuff. He hated. I was
a little guy.
Because I got a boxing bag. I was like, come on, boy, come on, because I know they messing with you. Come on, boy, come on. So, he'll never forget. He was like, she worked me out so hard I threw up. I was like, boy, clean the throw up and get up on. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, you need to get it together. Come on, you gotta toughen up. You gotta toughen up. So it was so funny because Chris said, so my mom calls me. She said, Chris got something to tell you. And I was like, okay. So Chris got on the phone. He says, Aunt Teresa, they backed me in the corner like a lamb, but I came out like a lion. And
I know that's right.
I was like, I knew it. I said, let me tell you something. Don't let nobody, push you in a corner and do that to you every day. You fight back. You fight back, they'll stop.
That's right.
They won't stop, but they'll know that you are capable of fighting back. And they sent him home and he was all proud. He was like, I fought back.
Right.
I fought back. And I encourage all of these kids, even though schools say you shouldn't fight back. You shouldn't fight back. So how long do you take it? And when are you all going to do your job to keep them from bullying them? When do you recognize that these upper class or these students who are in these cliques are doing these things, these mean kids are doing these things? You need to protect these babies that are being bullied, and you need to watch out for them. If you ever were bullied, you would understand how horrible and demeaning and frightened you can make a person, and you can just destroy them and destroy their joy. So I told him, I said, fight back. I said, if anything happened, Aunt Teresa fly out there. She'll handle it. Go on and do it. Go on and do what you got to do, because I got your back. So I was that crazy, Auntie. I roll up in California. Baby, I will roll. Let me tell you something. I'll go down fighting. They used to throw us out of school, me and my sister.
I was going to say, because you have how many sisters?
I have 3 sisters.
Now, you guys you guys still perform together. Talk about that.
When we get Christmas,
are all of you in the group, or just 3 of the 4?
No, all 4 of us sing.
And you're known as the Griffin Sisters. When did that start? How old were you when you guys started? What was
my first time singing with my oldest sister Mary was when I was 7 in front of people. Because we sing at home in the car with my dad and my grandmother. That's who taught us how to sing, my dad and my grandmother. We would be riding to church or riding wherever to visit the sick. And my grandmother would start singing, oh, Jesus gave me water. And my dad too, that was their song. My grandmother's song was sending up my timber to the Lord every day, and my dad was Jesus gave me water. So my father was one of those like soul stirrer singers where, they sing harmony, and that's how he taught us. So we would, he would be singing Jesus gave me water, and we would be harmonizing in the background. So he was a tenor.
Okay.
And so every song was in that tenor key. And so he would bust out, he go, oh, Jesus, we holler, gave me water, gave me water, Jesus gave me water, he gave me water. We would sing, and we would be harmonizing, water, 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 and it was not from the well. He said, oh, and the woman, water pool, the water pool. I mean, that's how we learned how to sing and harmonize with each other on the back seat of that car with my grandmother, sometimes sitting next to us, holding one of us. This was before they was clamping down on the
car seats.
Yes,
I was talking about that on the show the other day. How on vacation I'd ride in the back window.
Yes.
But they caught back there now. That's like $1,000 ticket.
Baby, $1 million. They'll take you DCFS. And
Right.
back then we was just happy to be in the car with our parents, and they took all of us. You know, they take somebody else's kid. Come on, you can make it in the car, and then everybody pile up in there. And but things were so different and innocent then. You know what I'm saying? It was so different and innocent, and people weren't so reckless. We would just get in that car and we would make it to church and then come back, and it was beautiful.
So no brothers.
My brother was older than us. My father was
Hi, honey. Have a
34
good
years.
day.
Hi, honey.
Teresa said hi, honey. Bye. Have a good day. You look cute.
Oh,
He
yeah.
does. He has a new shirt on. It's cute.
I just love it.
So Teresa, what about when you guys start now? Where do you fall in the pecking order with these sisters?
I'm the second
Youngest, oldest?
Second oldest.
Second oldest. So
Yeah,
who had the idea? Let's have a group.
None of us. You sang in our house. If you was in the house, you could sing. Everybody could sing except my mama. Everybody that had my daddy jeans could sing.
Mm.
And even my mom one time sang behind the rubber tree plant at the church. That's a whole nother story.
Okay.
She was shy, so she was behind that plant. I'm like, you said, blessed are the pure in heart. We like, where's she at?
Oh, she was hiding behind something?
Behind the rubber tree plant, baby.
Oh, bless her heart. She was shy.
She was shy, but she was on key, and she sound really nice singing it. So we but my father was the singer, and it was just such a blessed thing to grow up. And even it was freaky because everybody at one of his churches was singers. One of his churches is like a whole family of singers, and they offspring sang, and it was some freaky stuff that everybody's singing on Sundays. Honey, you could walk up in their church and they would bust out nobody but Jesus, and to hear everybody singing, they break out a Dr. Watt, baby. It was harmonizing, and it was just wonderful to grow up with that type of music. A piano player, the guys in one of the family, the Turner boys, one played guitar, somebody else played drums. It was just, it was really beautiful to grow up with all of that music. And so it was a soulful experience, an innocent experience that I grew up, with as far as that was concerned. And I'm grateful for it. So when my sisters and I enter into that, I think it's just the genes kick in and we can just harmonize with each other. A lot like the Clark sisters, we fight.
Twink it.
Come on, twink it. My God. Sister Pearlie Tolliver in Monroe, Louisiana had a radio show. You would listen to Pearlie Tolliver gospel show, and Pearlie Tolliver would play. Pearlie Tolliver would say, y'all going on up to S&S Pharmacy. S&S Pharmacy. Stop on by there. She would talk about her sponsor. Stop on by there and get your pharmaceutical needs. While you're up there, pick up that record by the Turner Boys. It's the Turner Boys got a new record out, and you stop by and get that record. And it was just her whole thing. And then what you hear, bum, ba, bum, 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 you made my day. That was the first song you would hear. It was just so wonderful. It was wonderful. You say
Alexa.
Alexa trying to talk to you.
She won't be quiet.
Alexa hear all this music. She like, what you say?
Starts talking now. She used to just have to say her name. Now
Alexa done took over. It's too many folks bothering Alexa, and she hear all this stuff. She confused.
She think I'm playing. She gonna end up in a garage sale or the cord cut off the back. Because she scared me sometimes. I'll be here by myself and I'll be like, yesterday, oh my Lord, I almost ran out the house. You got Clubhouse on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, you know how you be scrolling a Clubhouse, you done followed all these people, and then they constantly pop in. And I was scrolling to something and hit that and was like, didn't realize I was in Clubhouse. So I think I was on my online banking, and I heard, hey, Lauren, because somebody up there saw me in the audience, and I'm looking around. I was like, yes, Lord. Because I didn't see it on the screen.
Oh, that's scary though.
Right. And I couldn't find where it was coming from. Finally, I was like, well, where could that? Oh, Clubhouse. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know where I said that. But anyway, scared me to death yesterday.
But yes, that is scary that something's talking while you are
doing others. It's just too much. They're doing too much. I'm telling you, they're doing too much. Teresa, so let's talk about how you got your start as a solo artist, and how did you work your way to people like Diana Ross and Patti LaBelle? How many no's did you get before you got in?
It wasn't like that. It was I was working. I had worked on Get With the Program with Oprah.
Oprah who?
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, I thought it was Oprah Johnson. You know her from on the
Hey,
West Side.
that's Oprah.
That was the bootleg lady. Remember her? And
Oprah,
she used to be the freeze cup lady. Did you have one of those?
Oh my
Remember
God.
the candy house? The candy house, the freeze cup lady doing it through the window.
I swear to God. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The lady that freezes up the. Oh, no.
Put them in the little Dixie cups.
Yeah, the little Dixie cup. Now you know what they did in the South. You had certain ladies whose house you could go by. You know, your parents in the South said, "No, don't go over there. Their house dirty."
Right, she got roaches. Don't. You don't mess around. You couldn't buy her stuff.
Come on, but they did have the ice cream truck, and he had all of that. And you would peel the cup down because it had the frozen Kool-Aid in it. That's what it was.
Frozen Kool-Aid.
Peel that styrofoam down, and
you could the styrofoam ones. Oh, those were fancy ones.
Yes, baby.
Them fancy ones.
It was, oh my God, them was the best when you just peel that styrofoam.
And all the sweet stuff be at the bottom.
All of it. You be shaking like this at the end because you just
would.
You want to play kickball? You want to play kickball?
The candy, and our candy lady was Miss Daisy, and she had a clothes hamper. Right, she liked me. She'd have me come up there while she wasn't even open for business and take me to where the clothes hamper was back in her closet. Because kids try to break in her house to steal the candy when she wasn't home. And then she put all her dirty stuff, all her little pantyhose and everything, all on top of the bags of candy. But they were still wrapped up with big old rubber bands around. I'll never forget that she knew my favorite candy was? Still is. My grandma used to give it to me in church. Those circus peanuts. Those orange, like marshmallowy circus peanuts.
Oh, yes. I remember those. Oh my God. Look at you. I'm a Jolly Rancher queen.
They stuck in my teeth. I'm not patient enough for a Jolly Rancher. I'm break my teeth off trying to.
No, I would suck on that Jolly Rancher.
And then they stick your teeth together. You can't pull them apart.
And that's the Now Laters and the Jolly Ranchers. But I like the Jolly Ranchers because I would just suck it and suck it. That's what I would do, just suck on it. I rarely bit it because I didn't want to mess up my teeth. But if I had the opportunity, because my parents didn't give us a lot of candy. And when I was 5, my sister would, before I turned 5, I used to sit on the couch and wait for my sister and just wait. And she would come home from school on the bus. And I knew what time, at 3:15, they would drop her off. And my mama say, your sister be home when the hand is between the 5 and the 6. And I'm like, between the 5 and the 6. Well, how long is that? And then I'll be like, and because I'd be looking at the 3, I was like, she gonna be home. But the bus was always, somebody else was driving the bus. So I'd be like, between 5 and 6. And then I'd be sitting there. So at 3:15, I'd be sitting there. Every time when the hand was between 3 and 4, she would show up. But I would start rocking at about 10 minutes after.
For the candy?
She coming with my candy. She coming with my candy. She coming with my candy, just rocking, waiting on that candy. And then the minute she get off the bus, I run to her and say, where my candy at? And she pulled my candy out, and I'd be like, yes, my sister thought about me. She come home with that little candy. And then our first trip to the dentist, my mama said, y'all cut off. Your daddy's cut y'all off from candy. No more candy. And even today, I really don't eat a lot of candy. I even have my wisdom teeth. When I went in to the dentist earlier this year, she said, are those wisdom teeth you have in your mouth? And I was like, she said, Terisa, you have all of your teeth. I said, girl, when I open up my mouth and sing, all they see are pretty gums and beautiful teeth. I want to open it up and they just look down my throat and want to be, damn. And she was like, yeah, okay, girl. She's like, okay.
So, well, let's talk about that. That's a good segue. In the world you're in, talk about that, because a lot of people, especially now with this, everything is digital. People are finding their voices and all kinds of things. How important is it to you? I mean, what do you deal with? Do you ever feel judged, scrutinized? Do you feel like everything has to be just perfect? Let's just be hypothetical. Let's say you woke up this morning and you had a big old pimple on the tip of your nose.
Oh.
How would you process that? Would you be like, I can't let the world see this. Oh my God. Oh no, I can't. Cancel. You
Well,
know, or do you just put it out there?
I wouldn't cancel, but I would go to a dermatologist quick and try to figure out what the hell going on with a big pimple on my nose, because we don't play that. But I don't cancel. I don't cancel. I've torn my ACL. And I put furniture on the stage so that I could do my show. I've had the flu, and I tell the audience I have the flu, and then I sang until, you know, I use my diaphragm because I was trained properly to sing from my diaphragm. So I'm not singing from my nose. And even though it's difficult when you have a head cold or you have a cold to do that, you can get through it. You can do it if you've been trained to breathe diaphragmatically. You can do that. And so can I just tell everybody that's not just on E360 TV, but all of everyone who's been
everywhere,
in and out everywhere. How y'all doing? Hey, tea timers, how y'all doing? I just want to say that because I peeked into the show and I see some of them are down there. Y'all share here, like, click and share, Anyway, to get back to it. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Click and share. Tell the folks we over here.
For real, it's free.
Come on through for Jesus. So, that was one of those things that when you're growing up, you learn just from going to church with my dad. There's no excuse to not show up, you know, unless you are really like about to go into the hospital or you're going to infect somebody else in that term. Like when I have a cold, I tell my band, I have a cold, stay away from me. I'm in my dress. That's the only time. Thank you, Glass Setter. That's the only time. Thank you so much. Yes, Glass Setter.
I never heard that name before. I like that Glass Setter. You know, there's a story behind that name. Little baby Glass Setter, you know, huh?
Little baby girl. My little glassy-eyed girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Go on. Oh,
so it's not an excuse. My dad, no matter what, he showed up. She a now later girl, okay?
Michelle's grandmother was the candy lady.
Come on. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, everybody had one.
I love this. What's up, Janice? Miss Mary was their candy lady.
Miss Mary.
Miss
Mary. Right.
Miss Mary. When I think about my candy lady, her name.
What was her name?
Our candy lady also officiated over my father's funeral. She was his good friend. Yes. And this is how she did it. Let me tell you how she did it. This is how she did it. She said, Miss Turner. Miss Rosalie Turner was her name. Miss Rosalie Turner sold pickles and candy and popcorn balls. She didn't play. Miss Rosalie Turner said, now look, the family, this is the funeral. Now look, the family has requested if you need to fall out, go outside. This is not going to be a sad occasion. If you are going to fall all out, Reverend Griffin didn't believe in falling all out.
Right.
So we're not gonna have none of that, okay? And the family honorably requests for you, if you feel to having that moment, to go outside and have that. Don't fall all out because that's unnecessary. We will take you out if you get loud and hollering and carrying on. Because Reverend Griffin was a happy man, okay? She said, make this announcement. I think I was the only one that Sister Griffin gave permission to sleep with Reverend Griffin, and everybody got quiet. Look, it was so good because she said, I remember one time we was in a hotel and it was storming. It had done. She said it had stormed and lightning, and she said, and the hail was coming down. And she said, and it was, and the hotel had one room. They was visiting the sick and shut in. And she said the hotel had one room, and we was on our way back. And Reverend Griffin said, we got to go and get this room. And Sister Rosalie, we're gonna have to share this room. And she said we put our coats and things in between us in the bed.
In the bed.
Things to separate the bed. Because it was just
pillows, all that.
Come on. She said, then I said, Reverend, I got to call Sister Griffin. To ask her, can I sleep with you? And I called Sister Griffin. I say, Sister Griffin, can I sleep with Reverend Griffin? Because it's one bed.
Sister Griffin, yeah. If you wanted to be your last day.
Come on. She said, look, when you know everybody was hollering. Lauren.
I know they were.
She said, I said, Reverend Griffin. I said, Sister Griffin, can I sleep with Reverend Griffin? And she said, because there's only one bed and I'm too old to sleep on the floor. We both are.
I know that's right.
So she said, so we put our coats and things in between us. And Lord Jesus, we snored and went to sleep. She said, and we went to sleep. And everybody was hollering. I said, Lord, this woman, she was one.
I gotta ask, because I know, we both sing. I don't sing at the level you do, but back then I do a little something. Now I done sang a lot of funerals. Now tell the truth, because I know you done did a lot of funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't there always one? We had a family funeral a year ago, my brother-in-law, and there's always one who come up, oh, take me with you. Want to jump in the coffin. And this one at his funeral, she waited. She was 20-30 minutes late. She had to make an entrance. She came. We saw her walking in the parking lot, and we like, uh-oh, so-and-so here. And then she came in and didn't even stop, sign the book, nothing. Came straight in, ran straight up to the casket, threw her. Right. So
always one.
Our people. I got a question for you about back in the day, our culture. Tell the truth too. Don't be trying to get out of it, because if you did or died, I'm gonna be able to tell. Tell the truth. Have you ever been inside a black liquor store, right? Yes. And you've seen them up on the counter, them big old jars full of pickled pig feet, or them boiled eggs, them eggs,
pig feet, the boiled eggs, and the pickle, the dill pickle, and
I eat the dill pickle. I love them.
Baby, the dill pickle is the bomb, but that foot, I've had the foot.
The
pickle pig foot. Let me tell you something. Yes, I had the pickle pig feet. The egg. Because you
the
egg. Let me tell you something. I think when I went down south to visit my mom and my family in December, I picked up me some eggs. I left the pig foot on the counter, but the egg
would be crunchy. I hear.
No, the egg is not crunchy.
No, the pig foot.
Oh yeah, the pig foot.
Eat the whole thing.
If you really got a good pig foot, it's not crunchy.
Oh,
it's not a real pickled pig foot is not crunchy. A real unless you eating the rind or the gristle, it's not crunchy. It's
what
not.
What it taste like?
It's kind of like it's vinegar. It's not, and it can be a little salty if they did too much, but if one that's done right, it's not too salty. It's vinegar. It's because to make pickled pig feet or pickled eggs, you need that salt.
I was like, can you imagine you sitting somewhere and you're like, what you do for a living? Oh, I make pickled pig feet. Or I'm like, who thought of that? And said, you know what?
From the root to the
pig feet in a jar and pickle them. People will buy them. And then it's got all that stuff in it. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. So let's go back. Huh?
It's a delicacy, just like at Promontory, they sell rabbit now.
Rabbit. I'm gonna have some rabbit. I'm gonna have some rabbit soon. I saw one this morning. In my garden where the stuff. I got babies in the nursery out there. I got my radishes and stuff just came up. And I told him.
Look at Breeze.
Because my fencing ain't here yet. I ordered on Amazon and be here tomorrow. But if somebody told me, you guys yesterday, what did y'all say? I forgot to write it down about coffee grounds. I saved them today, and I'm gonna keep saving them, but I don't know what to do. And you know about that? They say you put coffee grounds in your garden to keep the rabbits and stuff away.
Rabbits away. Just sprinkle them around. Just sprinkle them.
In between the rows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I wonder why they don't. What's that do?
Maybe the smell of it is.
Well, I'm gonna save up some. I'm gonna be drinking a whole bunch of coffee over the next couple of days, because if I see a rabbit out there eating my stuff,
it's on.
I'm just saying. I've never had a garden. Since I was a little kid, I used to work with my grandma and her, so I thought I'd try it. Because, you want to hear my theory about the pandemic?
Oh, I'm ready.
I had a download for real, y'all. Day before yesterday, I was out in the front, and we've been commenting on how the property here, everything is ultra lush. Is it like that at your house this year? Everything is bigger. Everything is.
I want to go outside and show you how beautiful it really is.
Right. Everybody is talking about. Now listen to this. I mean, we have, because I do all that. I do all the pruning. I cut everything down every year. I'm the spring cleaner, fall cleaner. And I was like, these trees never had flowers on them before. And now they have flowers. Everything is 3 times bigger. And I was out there and God said to me, you all have spent a year scrubbing this earth, scrubbing the world, cleaning up everything. And this is the result of it. A lot of the pandemic, I believe, this is what I was told. It was like, if you guys think you're going to eradicate, if you're going to make other things extinct because you think you can throw stuff in the ocean, you think you can do this, you can chop this down, you can do whatever you want, and with no repercussions. How you like it when the pandemic does that to you? You see what I'm saying? So we were really ultra clean. Remember in India when it first started, or I think it was India, there was all that smog. And then they said it just left. There was smog over, remember, and then it just disappeared. Right. So it's like, I'm telling you, I believe, God ain't playing. We don't get to destroy this earth.
Yeah, we are so disrespectful. Girl. We are the most disrespectful creature created. And as a result of that disrespect, come on, Lori Whitney and Breeze. They both.
Lori Whitney, now that's just too nasty. That's just too.
Let me tell you something. Don't play. Let me tell you, when people get hungry, this is a result. When remember,
hungry, y'all. Hungry.
As slaves, all we had was what was left. That's where this derived from. In slavery, all we had was what was left. And
the scraps.
Come on.
Look what she said.
As a result, a big dill pickle with a peppermint stick in the middle. Oh, hell
yeah. Ew.
With a big old peppermint stick in the center. Baby, I'm gonna take you with me.
No, you're not.
You're gonna do a dill pickle with a peppermint stick in the middle. You're gonna be like, oh, that tastes good. Let me tell you. But this is what these things derive from. Slavery, where all they gave us what was left. Kathy Ingram says,
but we did well with it.
We did well. We took the collard greens, we took, we made cornbread. We made these things because that's all was left. They were going to give you the foot of the pig. We knew what to do with it. We are that person. We're that people. We rise up no matter what. We rise up. So if all we have is a rabbit or a squirrel. My father used to go hunting, so I can clean a rabbit, I can clean a squirrel, I can clean a deer. I know. Deer? Oh yeah.
How you gonna jump from little bitty animals up to a big old deer?
Whatever he brought home, boo. Whatever he brought home. Be ready here. Be ready to clean it.
Look,
be ready to clean
meat like I do airplanes. If an airplane ain't got a steward or a stewardess, I ain't getting on it. And if meat don't come wrapped up in some kind of butcher paper or something, because I went to a place where you got to pick your chickens, and they I thought they were gonna give them to you all done up. All they did was kill them, didn't take the stuff out, nothing. And my aunt was on the phone, boil some water, dip it, pull it, pull the feathers out. And then there were eggs in there, soft.
But let me tell you something, Lauren. What you have respect for is if you have to kill it and if you have to clean it, you're not going to be so easy throwing it away and not respecting what it does for you in your life.
Well,
these people take care of these animals, and they have respect.
I don't understand how they can eat them.
Well, you know what? Because they didn't become their pets. They took care of them so that they could respectfully take care of them back.
That's how the Native Americans are too. They don't believe in wasting anything that you take from the earth or the land. And that's I agree with that.
And that's why our farmers were taking the seeds and they were reusing the seeds, to grow crops. And then the government came in and was like, y'all can't reuse them seeds. Why are you wasting? Why are you wasting to put the farmers out of business, to keep them from growing things? You're wasting. And that's what they're teaching, waste, instead of recycling, which is what the farmers were doing. And it wasn't causing anybody any harm. They treat our agriculture people so badly, and they're destroying. they're destroying this earth by not respecting what process it is to grow and to create. We're so busy putting up condominiums and another big old house. But what about the animals' ability to live and where they can stay? And you wonder why they walking up to your front door talking about where the food is.
I agree. Teresa, I cannot believe, Teresa, that we have 3 minutes left. That's why I got to come to your house, and you got to come here so we can get our chit chat out of the way. But that's why we're here. I just love it. We're together. We're fulfilling the promise where two or more come together, and all of you are a part of that. Teresa, tell everybody about this gig that's coming up if you're in the Chicagoland area in June. I believe the 18th and 19th. Is that it?
So
tell
yes,
us again.
The 18th and the 19th of June, I am at City Winery. Now, Lauren, I noticed this morning that their website is under construction.
Right.
So I would say wait until about 12 or 1 o'clock today. And I'm going to do this website one more time. I'm going to put that flyer up one more time and the link so you can go to it on my website. So you guys hold tight. By 12 o'clock today, everywhere, you'll be able to grab the tickets. Some seats are already sold out. Let me say that. But that show.
That's okay, because if it's sold out, we sitting up on the stage with you, me and Brian.
No, some seats are sold out. So they are selling tables. I'm still doing 100 people per show.
Okay.
So say that. You're going to have a great view. We're going to stay safe. And that's June 18th and 19th at City Winery, Chicago.
Great.
So you can come on in and be safe. I will set up safely so I can take photos. I will have my retractable up so that we can, take our photos and stay safe in the same time.
Awesome.
And then this summer, July 26th, Dee Alexander and I and Sam Trump and oh my God, one more beautiful artist. We are doing Twilight Jazz over on 119th Street at Johnny Coleman's old center, Christ Universal.
Nice.
I have 4 dates over there. The first one is June 26th. The next one is the car laptop event for the kids. That's August the 1st. And then on August the 28th, I'm doing the Eve affair with all the women from the bands of Chicago that I can get on there.
Eve?
Like Eve, like the black first woman, Eve. Eve.
Okay.
Eve. The Eve concert. So it's the day festival with the female singers, trying to get us back to work on August the 28th. And then September the 25th, Terry Hunter and I with the house music. We are going to end it with house music. I think we have Lady Alma and more house music performers and DJs. We're going to end it on September the 25th out there. And I'm looking forward to it.
So are we. Now listen, this thing at the winery, are any of these still going to be virtual as well for those who aren't able?
If it sells out and we need to do virtual, I will. For people out of town, maybe we can do virtual, but I also have some other virtual events coming up, so I don't want to clash with that.
Or even record it.
Yeah.
And let people buy the recordings. I would.
I would do that. I will have, that's a great idea. I will have them record it.
I'm just kidding.
And then we can put it on sale. Are y'all ready? I'll have City Winery record the show and we can put it on sale. But I have one that we need to put out there. But I will talk about that. I guess damn, we ran out of time. Looking at the clock, I'm like,
I know
it went so cool, Lauren.
I know, it's always so much fun. It's always a pleasure. And you have the turnstile invitation, which means you can come back anytime you want. And we love to see and hear what's going on with you, Terisa Griffin. You guys catch Tea Time on the E360 network. Terisa Griffin's all of her platforms. You can find it. Her website will tell you more. And that's on the screen right now. That's at Tuesdays at what time, Terisa? 4 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock Central.
Central Standard Time, 6 o'clock.
Okay. Tea Time, THYME with Terisa Griffin. You don't want to miss it. And get over our website so that you don't miss any of the upcoming events that she's involved with. I want to thank all of you for pouring into this moment here known as Bathrobe Moments. Now get out and pour into the world. You know, you're not going to be blessed immensely unless you have the mindset of blessing others in the same way. So get out and make a difference in the world. All you have to do is leave every person or situation a little bit better than the way you find it, and watch what happens. Terisa, thank you so much. Always a joy. Don't forget, right there, say it.
City Winery, June 18th and 19th. Get your tickets.
We're there. And if you send me the link, we'll get our tickets today.
Okay, I'm going to send you the link, and please tell all your friends because I want
I
to.
will. We're going to bring about 10 if we can get a table.
Come through for Jesus.
Can we get a whole table?
We will work it out. We'll figure out.
Okay, where we could all be together, our group.
I'm gonna have them work on that for you.
Done. Okay. All right, you guys, get out there now. I'll see you tomorrow morning, God willing, right out front on the brunch. What is brunch? I'm trying to eat brunch and lunch all at once. Meet me on the front porch at 8 a.m. Central for our next installment, Bathrobe Moments tomorrow. Oh, celebrity photographer. She was on the same week you were for Celebrity Week. You know, I went and had a shoot with her. With that celebrity photographer, Virginia Rose. Yes, I was there a couple weeks ago in D.C.
Oh, man.
Yes.
I want to see those photos. We'll talk about that.
Okay, it's awesome. When'd you see my magazine cover coming out? July 3rd, day before my birthday. Hint, hint. July 4th. Yes. Oh, damn near naked. I'm just kidding. Just from the waist up. Just from the waist up. Listen, you guys, tomorrow, Virginia Rose is here. You be here, and let's fulfill the promise again. Remember, 2 or more. I'm one. You be the other one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Terisa.
I love you. Bye-bye, baby.
Love you more.
Show me your soul.
Baby, I'll show you mine.
Show me your soul.
Honey, it's way past time.
How expensive do I have to be?
Need I spell it out before you get it, baby?
Show me your soul.
And honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine. Boy, I'm standing right here holding up a sign, shamelessly displaying my state of mind.